This is an InfoBlips LLC podcast network production.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly wrap-up with John and Yancy. My name is John Haynes, and I'm here with my co-host and friend, Yancy Seals.
What's up, everybody? My name is Yancy, and I am the baby new year of 2024. How you doing? What's up, man?
Man, I'm good. Today's date is December 31st, 2023. 2023 has been a hell of a year. It's been a really interesting year. I tell you, we're going to do a short or kind of I want to get Yancy's reaction to a couple of things that happened this year, see what he feels about it. So let's start with like January 7th, 2023. And that's Kevin McCarthy elected to the House as House Speaker. After
the clown car got on the rails. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this guy went through 15 votes, and he went through. He had to give up a bunch of concessions, saying that he wouldn't do whatever. One person could say they want him out, which is what happened.
Mm-hmm. This is the guy. Yeah. The clown car is in motion.
And that started the new year. And I know we're going to jump around a lot, but I don't want to forget about East Palestine, Ohio. We probably forgot about that by now. The train that went off the rails and all that toxic gas went up in the air and poisoned the environment, a bunch of people.
Yeah. Hey, that was a huge event. Sheesh, man, he destroyed people's livelihoods. People died. Several people died behind this.
Yes,
so that was a pretty catastrophic event that happened over in Ohio. So yeah,
and it was terrible. The bad part. Say again.
And we I said we, but not me. But you guys, John, I'm not in media, but John, you guys, we actually forgot about all those type of things. Deal with that as Trump.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get to him. This is terrible to me because the rail industry, there are ways to resolve this, and in other countries they have magnetic rails, but it costs more money, and so they have decided that they want to continue to do this and put people's lives at risk, basically transporting toxins through our towns, and that to me that's just it's just terrible, but that's where we are. Next, the good thing that happened, well, another thing that happened on February 4th, the Chinese, we shot down some Chinese spy balloons. Remember that? Or not spy balloons, weather, whatever they were.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Correct that, John. Don't let it's not a spy. They weren't spying on us. They didn't use our data. They didn't use an American data platform to gather information. There was just a weather balloon.
A weather balloon. I mean, and it just that like you said, all that was going on, and they got a bunch of information, and it wasn't just one; there were several of them. And but you know, on March the 12th, we the United States intervened and we shot it down. One thing that happened, good thing, Taylor Swift started her massive Eras tour on March the 17th, and that's been like, you know, I tell you, look, man, I dig Taylor. I like Taylor Swift. I like Tay. I always did. I have liked her from the beginning. You know, I have to say that, and I know people go like me, what? Yeah, this little girl sitting on the floor of her room playing the guitar, crying about some guy that dropped her, and now she's the mega star. She's one of the.
She is now hit billionaire status.
Because on March the 30th, 2023, Donald Trump became the first former president to be indicted for crimes. Yes.
We forgot all about that.
We forgot about that. Yes. First time in history, a former president indicted. I mean, good Lord. Yeah.
91 in cases, or 91 indictments?
91 indictments. Yes. 91. You know, but this guy's running for president, or he's running for the nomination to be the Republican nominee for president of the United States of America. Okay,
John,
that tells you
he is innocent. He didn't do none of that stuff, man. He didn't do that.
Look, that's what a lot of people believe. They believe, I listened to some doing some of this research. I listened to some people, the MAGA people, and I cannot believe them. I mean, they're like, oh, that's just the media. They're just putting things up against him. They're making things up. And I'm like, you don't get, you lady, please, you do not get to where Donald Trump is right now, right? With grand juries saying, yeah, he did it. I mean, yeah, we have enough evidence to bring it to court, to bring it to trial. So it's not fake. It's not fake at all.
64 judges that he picked said, no, you can't do that. 64 of
Yeah.
them. Not just one, not just two. 64 judges, 64 courtrooms his attorneys went into, and they all said, are you crazy?
And they're all appointed by him. Those judges were appointed by Trump. And they're like going, no, we can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. I'm like going, man, come on. But people are still believing that, he's innocent and that they're just, these are trumped up charges, to try to get him from not running for president because we're afraid of I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. Donald Trump's a fascist, and if America elects a fascist legally, then that's where America is. No one's afraid of Donald Trump. I think that we're protecting our democracy because those of us who do not want fascism and those of us who do not want to be run by one person or a king, we're not going to vote for him.
I kind of disagree with that. I'm going to push back just a tad bit.
Please.
I believe the GOP is scared of Donald Trump. I believe they're definitely scared of Donald Trump. And that's the reason why when he first came into office, we came down that golden elevator, he started talking, spewing bullshit. And then he got in office, he started spewing more bullshit. He snatched his kids, put them away. There's so many things that this dude did. They love you when you grab them by the knee. They love that. They let you do it. Man, come on. They're scared of this dude. He profited from the office of the presidency. The whole time he was there. He made a taxpayer, pay for the Secret Service to go to his hotels, all his properties. I paid for that. Okay.
And paid above market rate.
Above market rate. So there's plenty of reason not to like Donald Trump. But the problem is they're scared to say it. But if they do close doors, won't do it in open.
They're afraid, I think, and I do agree with you. I mean, when I was saying I'm not afraid of, but you are correct. I stand to correct it. The Republicans are afraid of Donald Trump, and they're afraid because he's like Teflon Don. You say one thing wrong against him, he tweets out something negative on you. Next thing you know, your polls drop or everything. Things start happening to you. He's like a Teflon Don. He's like a Don. We make him opinion. They make him something they can't refuse. This guy is corrupt, and he's majorly corrupt, and he has a corrupt organization that is there working with him. That's the part that concerns me. Okay, it's not just him, but he has a corrupt organization with him. A lot of the people who worked with him, they're in jail, or were in jail, or still in jail, or out. I don't understand this whole thing, this whole fascination. Donald Trump has basically thumbed his nose at the legal system and our laws and our democracy. And people are still following him. However, I did think of something the other day, and I heard something the other day. We're looking at this as him being elected as a nominee, okay, for the Republican Party. But in a general election, they don't believe that people are going to vote for him. And the wise people believe that they don't believe that people are going to vote for Donald Trump because, they know he's a crook, basically. And that when you're dealing with just a nomination, you're only talking to Republicans usually.
So I hope that is definitely the case with your last statement. I hope that is the case. But right now, all the polls, and I'm not a poll person, but use polls as a barometer, as a guide to where things are going to go. All the polls show, even in the general, he's going to beat Biden, even in general. And they're past. They're past the plus or minus 4 points. They're talking about 6 points right now. He's going to be. The polls say that. Things could change when you get into the general. People could get some courage and say, "No, I am not doing this. I'm not. No way. I'm voting against this dude. I can't have it." But right now, that's just the way things are leaning.
And man, that the Republicans are. Go ahead.
But my question is why? Why is it leaning that way? They got a better message?
Yeah. Well. Go for it.
They got a better message.
Yeah.
Whatever the message they're using, they're attacking young people. Where are they getting it from? They're going to social medias, they're going to TikTok, they're going to all of them, X place, they go to all those places, and that's where their message is. Where are we going? ABC News. We're talking about Bidenomics. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Republicans don't talk about that. Republicans talk about something that you can understand. Border, inflation. That's the stuff they're talking about. We need to stop the damn giving people a thesis and tell people what we need them to do.
Yes. Go Yancy. I love that. Stop giving a thesis, because I said it before. Democrats are more cerebral. They think that everybody is a Yale graduate, and oh, don't worry about that, John. This is just not, and you're where people are at is social media. Where people are at is like they're on the ground, they're in parks doing things. And when I was a Republican, that was part of what we were doing. Social media, talking to people that look like me, talking about, trying to get them to understand what the Republican Party was all about. Now, mind you, that Republican Party is dead and gone. Okay, they're dead and gone. There's no even resemblance of them. Okay, but this is what they were doing. The Democrats, they were holding lunches, $100, $200 a plate lunches. They were holding, they weren't down in the neighborhoods, talking to people. They just weren't. And like, yes, he said, the messaging for the Democrats have to change. The messaging and the tactics for the Democrats have to change. I work with them in Las Vegas, 2 cycles, and I'm gonna tell you, they're the most they're undisciplined, and they just call things up as it goes. Each district, right, has a manager, and they just call things up as it either they don't come together and say, this is our plan. There is no plan. Let's just,
So if you have no plan, your message or your lack of message will not resonate. It's not hitting home, John.
It's not.
But the Republicans is, because every chance they get, they're telling you about the inflation. You say, you know what? Price of milk did go up last week. The price of gas did go up last. You're right. You're right. I'm voting for you. This is what happens.
Yeah, I know. And they don't think that, well, a lot of people don't think that, well, the reason why that's happening is because the people who sell those things have actually raised their prices, even though they have gotten more money than they have gotten in years, but they're still raising their prices. That has nothing to do with the presidency. It has nothing to do, it has to do basically with corporations and making money and gluttonous, and that's basically what you just said. Yeah, what you just said is what they'll say. What about the price of gas? They're not going to say that now because the price of gas is lowest it's been in I don't know how long. Okay, but what about the price of gas? That has nothing to do with it. And you don't understand that, but it doesn't. The media, the mainstream media will be telling you things cost more now to get, blah, 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 blah. Yes, things cost more. Okay, and inflation is higher, but if you look at consumer confidence right now, if you look at what you're getting right now, what you're doing right now, people are basically enjoying life right now. But the media is telling them, oh, it's hard, you guys, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. And then they believe that, and they wind up going to the polls and voting on the idiot that says, I can make things better. How? I can make things better. How? I can make things better. Basically, that's basically what they're saying. They're not giving you a plan. They're telling you what you want to hear.
Right. That's right. Case in point, the Affordable Care Act. Trump said he gonna get rid of the Affordable Care Act, called it Obamacare. Why are you getting rid of Affordable Care? You have nothing to replace it with. What are you
Nothing.
Okay, let's say you get rid of it. What are you going to replace it with? Not a damn thing. Why?
Mm-mm.
If you really care about the American people and the fight we're going through, why don't you just fix the Affordable Care Act? Why don't you just fix it? Make it better. It's not perfect, no doubt about it, but it's fixed.
No, it's not. It's not, but it's better than what we had. And like you said, Donald Trump said he would have it fixed in 2 weeks, and everything with him is 2 weeks. And 2 weeks have never come. We're waiting on, what is it, 6 years now, 10 years now? 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I'll have it done. Yeah, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Let's move on. We'll go back to Donald Trump, but let's move on to May the 2nd, 2023, when the Hollywood writers went on strike. And go ahead.
Everybody went on strike. It's been a striking ass year. Okay, you got
Yes,
the
sir.
right, you got the actors, you got the hospitality, you got the medical, and now I think the
Airlines.
airlines going on strike. UPS went on
Yes.
strike. Every day
Yes.
went on strike
Yes.
this year.
You know,
Shit.
and it's great for the move for movement, for employment movement, for people who work. That is, to me, it's a good thing because we are holding corporations accountable to make them pay us a fair wage, pay the working people a fair wage. I mean, basically, and then there, because what we found out during the pandemic was, you know what? Guess what? We are the people that make this stuff run. You are not. You know, you may come down with the money or whatever, but we are doing the work.
Mhm.
And without us, it won't get done. I love the thing that happened with the UPS. UPS threatened a strike. They threatened a strike, and they said, "Okay, okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. How much y'all want?" And things
Yeah,
like
money.
get
Yeah.
yeah, things like putting air conditioning in those brown trucks, which I never knew those trucks didn't have air conditioning.
I
That's
didn't either.
crazy.
I didn't either, man.
That is crazy.
I
Not providing water for them. I'm like, hold up. What is this? But, this is what corporations will do if you do not hold them accountable. And I love the writer's strike. Yo, Don, you guys did a great job. Wonderful job leading the way, by the way, leading the way. And I'm glad that the writers and the actors won. Continue to be boisterous, continue to be active, continue to be active. I love it. It's something that's good for the American people and is good for workers of America.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened. What else happened? What else happened, Yancey? COVID-19 is no longer considered a health emergency. That was back on May the 5th. Now it's back up again because if you didn't know, this is a PSA announcement. If you didn't know that there are viruses that are up on the rise again, COVID is one of them. The flu is another one, but there's a respiratory virus that's out there right now. That the hospitals are starting to note that they're climbing in hospitalizations is increasing. So you might want to be safe. You might want to remember there's a black yellow mask. In some places in California, they're already requiring masks. In some other places in the states are requiring masks too. I started wearing mine again, but
Yeah.
either here or there.
COVID is like this now. It's like a common cold now. They
Basically,
now
basically.
they got ways to defend against it and get rid of it faster, cure it, whatever the case may be. So yeah.
All right. So what is it? Title 42 ended on May the 11th. Basically, which allowed them to the border. It was because of the COVID-19 that they were not allowing everybody in. Well, now since the Title 42 was expired, it allowed. What does it say here? Asylum seekers. Basically, it was asylum seekers are now they loosened the restrictions. What do you think about that?
Another situation that the GOP really sink their teeth into, and that's this border situation. We can see it, we can hear it, we know about it, and they keep that top of mind. So when you see the border, you say, "Oh, they were right again. Damn, they're right." And they're saying there's nothing going on over there, but these people say, "Yeah, they're right again." This is
Yeah.
they have the narrative that grabs your attention. So my question, John, is how do we fix it? We've been dealing with this for long, many years. How do you fix it?
I wish I knew, because if I knew, I would be selling it. I don't know how. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I,
You got it?
I alone can fix this.
How can you do it? Talk to us.
You know what Trump said?
Oh yeah, that's what Trump said. I thought you were saying that. Yes, Trump
Oh,
did say.
but I and I alone can fix this. Here it is. Every male coming across the border from 18 to 34 must give 3 years into the military. You got to get 3 years in the military. After you do your 3 successful years in the military without causing any problem, now we'll move you into a fast position to get your citizenship.
Yeah.
If you had a problem in the military, your ass is going to damn jail. It's just that simple, or back to where you come
Go
from.
back to where you came from.
That's how, and at the same time, you're building your military. Well, people say, well, Yancey, well, if they turn against you, what do you mean they turn? They ain't gonna turn against you. They trying to get here. They ain't gonna turn. They said, well, Yancey, they're not citizens. So what? We always let people in the military who have a citizenship. They
Yep.
have cards, right? They do their due diligence before they let them in. We do the same damn thing. That's how you fix it.
I think that's a really good solution. I mean, the thing, and I know this is going to be really, people are going to take this wrong, but my mindset as a manager, my mindset would be look at that and say, okay, hey, look, I'm going to have to stop the bleeding, right, and then cure the patient. Right? Because if you don't stop the bleeding, you can't cure the patient. If we don't stop the flow coming in, there's no way we're going to handle what we have right now. And to me, it's not fair. I mean, we're having these people, they're saying that they're coming in from a place that is totally bad, okay? They're coming to a place that is totally bad. You're sleeping on streets. There's nowhere for you. There's no health care for you. There's no food for you. Why, what we have to, I know this sounds bad. We're going to have to stop the people coming in the border, and we're going to have to deal with the people that are here, get a system that works. Once we get a system that works and we deal with the people that are here, then we start opening the border back up. And that way, I believe we can resolve the problem. But nobody wants to say that because they don't want to sound prejudiced or bad or something like that. But we're just going to continue letting the bleeding, let it bleed, and we're going to wind up losing the patient.
Yeah. And other things, people say, well, they can't be a U.S. military. I said, I don't care. Make them. You call them a U.S. Foreign Legion. I don't care what you call them. Call them whatever you want to. But and again about the bleeding part, I totally and 100% agree with you. If you don't stop the bleeding, you can't fix the problem. So the problem is people come across the border undocumented, and we had no way of fixing this problem. So here's the problem. Here's the solution. All males, 18 to 34, you're going to the military. We're going to build our military up. Hey, and they're earning a living while they're there. Maybe there's some kind of, I don't know, but you get. This is what you do.
But that's a viable solution. I really, and I know this is going to sound bad to us. This is me as a manager. I would also say females who are not mothers, right? You have to go in too. I mean, if you're a parent, right? I got you. No, you're okay. We have to stay with your kid. But if you are not a parent and you're a female, single female, then you have to go too. I mean, look, you go to the military, you prove the place that you want to come to, that you're willing to fight for the place that you're willing to come to. And then people go like, that's unconscionable. Really? Is it unconscionable? What happened in World War II and in the Korean War and in Vietnam? Our black people went to war, right, and came back to a place where we were second-class citizens. All right. So it's not unconscionable. If black people in America can do it, you can do it too.
That's right. The people say, the thing about it is it's uncomfortable. We did it, so they can do it as well. But I still don't understand how you gonna get them in there. It's not real difficult. It's not, to me, it's not. It isn't. So
hello, what's your age? 18, go on that line. Your age, you're 16, go on that line. I mean, what else is there?
How you gonna clothe them? Everything.
They're gonna get exactly what they're coming here for. They're gonna get housing, they're gonna get clothing, they're gonna get medical, they're gonna get paid. I mean, geez.
And you're gonna get exactly what you use migrants for. Help.
Right? That's right. I mean, this may sound crazy, but that's just, Yancey and I are attempting to resolve this situation because nobody in Congress is attempting to. They're not doing nothing. They're fighting against each other, worrying about who's going to be the most fascist. But go ahead.
When they brought in American Affordable Care Act, it was at the bottom of the platform. So they had to build on it. Now it's the law of the land. The same thing with this. John and I are introducing this to Congress right now. Start building on this thing. This does make sense. Build on it and make it work.
I mean, at least, and you know what, it's a movement in correcting the situation, rather than continuing just to let the patient bleed. And we just, because eventually the patient's going to bleed out. And that means that's our country. Eventually, we're going to bleed out. And it's already happening in certain states because the people whatever state they go to, it is their responsibility, that state's responsibility to take care of the migrant that comes there. Okay. It has nothing to do with the federal government. It's that state's responsibility. And a lot of the states are feeling a lot of the pressure right now. And it's causing a lot of people to act a certain ways. And folks will get mad at the migrants. It's not the migrants' fault, but they will transfer their anger to migrants. They'll go, see, that's the problem. That's the reason why we don't have anything. And that's not true, but that's what the mentality is going to happen. And that's what has happened, actually. And it's time to take some action, time to take some action.
This is the guy told me. He said, if a migrant took your job and you worried about him taking your job, something for you went terribly wrong.
Yeah. It's your fault. Something went really bad.
Terribly wrong.
I agree with that. It's like, you better start thinking about stepping up your game, I mean, and actually using all of the tools that are available to you rather than sitting back on your laurels and collecting the check. So that's just me.
Small pittance they're getting over there. Something went terribly wrong for you, man.
Something went terribly wrong. I like that. Something went terribly wrong. So June the 8th, 2023, guess what happened? Former President Donald Trump indicted again. Indicted again in federal court this time. Okay, he was indicted on 37 counts related to allegedly handling of disclassified or not disclassified documents and blocking the efforts of investigators from collecting them. Basically, he took a bunch of stuff from the White House he wasn't supposed to. And this was important because he sold. Go ahead. Yeah, he sold some of our classified information.
Oh no. The president, number 45.
Yeah, number 45. Oh yeah, on his way out, grabbed that and that. Okay, and then it wound up in his bathroom, in a ballroom, in places that were unsecured. He had his some maintenance people moving stuff around. They thought we forgot about that too. Moving stuff around. So when they came there to investigate to find out whether they had the documents, he had them moved. Okay, so to me, this is really crazy. That this was wrong. Okay, if not, you'd have been like, come on in. Hey, check it out. Come on in. I mean, this is just, that this is wrong because you did something in order to take them off the case, take them off the trail, move these over here, I'm like, come on, man. But we forget about that. We forget about that Donald Trump, right, stole documents, classified documents, did not want to return them, did not return a lot of them because once they got some of them, he still had some, and they're thinking he might still have something.
Right.
And a lot of it had to do with our response to aggression, our response to attack on Iran. This is not petty stuff. And you want this guy to be president again. Okay.
Your wish.
I can't. I know I can't. I just can't get over the way some people think, man. Basically, they've been either brainwashed or they're going through some type of syndrome that they don't understand what's happening in America right now because we are on America. This, I know we've heard it before, but this election coming up in 2024, y'all. If you don't go out and vote, and if you don't vote for the Democrat, you're gonna wind up in a totally different America, and it won't be the one that you like. It's not the one we have right now. I can tell you that now. And I'm not a Democrat, and I never have been. And I was a Democrat once because I went to caucus for Bernie Sanders, but that's about it. I mean, I've had Republican talk shows. I've had all kind of stuff. I'm not a Republican now. Never will be again until they change this thing for sure.
Just
go ahead.
I personally just go vote. If you
vote your conscience.
Go right ahead, but just vote. Don't sit at home and do nothing and turn around and start complaining like nobody's business, and you didn't vote. That's stupid, isn't it? So,
yeah, if you didn't vote, you don't don't complain. Just shut up and take it, because that is your opportunity to exercise your right as a citizen. And if you decided not to do that, then that's not our fault. That's nobody's fault but your own. And so don't sit there and complain. Just take it, because you weren't an adult. You don't want to participate in your citizenship. You want somebody else to do it for you. Dang. You want somebody else to do it for you. So that's what happens when you sit back and do nothing. June the 18th. Right.
Stupid. I have word for that. Stupid.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing down there anyway? Why?
To visit the Titanic. These people lost their lives, and especially the one that I really feel bad about is the kid that wanted to be with his dad on Father's Day, and his mother didn't want to go. And it cost $1 million each. Go ahead.
It is. I don't know. That's all I can say, John. It is.
Yeah, and then they wound up being crushed to death. The good part about it is, according to the scientists that said that it happened instantaneously. So it just went in, boom, and they exploded. They didn't know what happened. It's really terrible that this guy was even allowed to. But see, this is what happens. He had a corporation that was allowed to lie. He was allowed to skirt the he actually skirted a lot of the laws and stuff, and he lied about a lot of things about the trustworthiness or the deathworthiness of the submarine. And these people went down there and they died.
He skirted
All of them.
responsibilities or the regulation tape that for him to do things. This is what Donald Trump is doing also. He's going through and getting regulations. Folks, these regulations are in place not only to protect your dumb ass from your stupid ass self, but all I'm sorry, but also it's for everyone else as well. This because sometimes you ain't thinking for yourself. So we got to do it for your ass. There you go.
And this is the thing. People go, oh, regulations are bad. No, not all regulations are bad, man. I mean, there are certain things that are out there for reasons. Like you don't want an airplane flying. You don't want to go flying in the airplane. When was the last time it was checked? 62?
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute. When was the last time was it stress checked? 81? No.
Oh, man. And Donald Trump walked in and got rid of all these regulations. That's craziness. You need these things. It brings accountability.
But see, that's what we don't want. We don't need regulations. We don't need that stuff. Like you guys you just totally, so that you'll be eating something that could be killing you, and you would never know, because we won't have nobody to tell you that it's not good for you to consume this. Don't eat lead paint. I mean, oh man.
Me, go ahead. Eat lead chips.
Go ahead. I'll serve them to you. But you want to eat it? You go right ahead. July 25th. Interest rates jumped higher than they have been in 22 years and are still on the rise. They're still on the rise.
That they're gonna fall at least 4 times in January. That's what I'm waiting on. So 4 times in January, the interest rate is supposed to fall. And it's not going to beat my rate. My rate is like 2.4. So
yeah,
I'm not going anywhere. Right there.
You better not. I mean, say you got a 2.4. You better stay right where you are, brother. Look, interest rates they're going to fall again, and it's like anything else. It's a secular type thing, to be honest with you. But Jerome Powell, they did what they're supposed to do. Everything in America is running. We're running on all 4 cylinders, right? All 6 cylinders right now, 8 cylinders. We're running on all cylinders right now, and America's doing great. Actually, we're doing better than a lot of the other countries that actually went through the COVID recession type thing. We were supposed to be in a really massive recession right now. Remember that? We were going to be in a depression. We are going to be in well, it didn't happen because they were scaring you and to do certain things, and it didn't happen. So, Biden is president, and the things that he's been saying has been working well, and we're not in a recession, and no one's attacked us, and we're not, so they were wrong, and we were right. So this one is close to my heart. August 8th, 2023, the fires in Lahaina. Over 100 people were killed. That just because those of you who don't know, I lived in Hawaii for 22 years, Lahaina was a beautiful, wonderful, magical place. Believe me, when I say magical, it was, you felt it when you went there. And it's not there now.
I know when I went to Hawaii, I think I saw a unicorn. So
Yes. I think you probably I'm not going to say it, but I can tell you what, if you smoke some of the local plants out there, you might see a unicorn. I guarantee you. I can tell you, you might think you see a unicorn.
like, as a matter of fact, it was my very first trip to Hawaii, and I think I was on location with John on Infoblips when I was there. It was a
Yep.
wonderful experience. I've never experienced such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful, just gorgeous. People are
It's
wonderful.
Yeah, the people, and that's what makes it. Man, I'm gonna tell you, the other day something hit my heart. There was a guy playing a ukulele, and they were singing a song about Lahaina, and it really hit my heart that I lost the aloha spirit. I lost that aloha feeling, and it hurt me, because that's one thing that living there, you have a thing that they call aloha, and it's different. You can't even pronounce it in word. I mean, love is just what people say, but it's more of a feeling. It's more of a being. It's more of a treating others as you would want to be treated. Treating, everybody's important, and it's just a whole encompasses family and love and everything. And it just, because I was out of that environment, I kind of lost it. And I'm looking to get it back again, man, because it's a wonderful feeling. Those of you who live there, you'll know it's a wonderful feeling. And I'm glad you went there, man. You got to go back. You got to go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back one day. I don't know
I'm going
when.
back. Believe me, I don't know when either, but I'm going back because it is expensive. But I will definitely go back. September 14th. I love Hawaii. We'll probably go, and I call it home, and I will definitely go back someday. I do have Ohana there, and I will definitely go back someday. Um, let's talk about Joe Biden's son on the 14th, and he was charged with by a federal grand jury. And he was indicted on federal prosecution for 3 charges of firearms and something to do with his taxes and all that kind of good stuff. I think that they're going after, I mean, look, if he committed a crime, then go after him, But other than that, why are we doing this? Simply because you want to embarrass or try to link the sitting president in Biden into some of this stuff, and you can't. You don't even have they don't. There's nothing there. There's a
Yeah,
nothing burger, nothing there.
yeah. Donald Trump told them you need to impeach this guy because when we get on the stage together, we need to make this a even platform. He's been indicted or he's been impeached, so I've been impeached. He wants him to be impeached as well. He don't want to be the only
Yeah,
impeached person on that stage. So he told him,
yeah. He'll be the only indicted person with 91 charges on that stage, though.
good, definitely will be that. And then and Hunter Biden, to his credit, first of all, I don't know what happened. I think the judge came back and said that deal wasn't going to work out. But if that's the deal they worked out, that's the deal they worked out. However, here's my problem. uh, Hunter Biden came down and said, yes, here I am. I'm ready. I don't want to do private. Let's go public. Put the shit on air because I'm not going to turn around and do something, say something inside here. You guys cut and paste this shit and put it on the dang TV or on the news.
And they will.
And they will. He said, let's do it in public. He was there ready to do it. He was there. They said no.
And no, they said no, because see, they want to do a deposition in private. I mean, in private, so that way they can twist anything they want and leak it to the news media, and the news media will come out saying, "Oh, did you know that Hunter Biden did this?" We got from sources we can't tell you how. Basically, that's what they want in order to create an atmosphere of which they will be able to control and the narrative, and then they can control the outcome. Basically, which is to embarrass or to try to take Joe Biden off of his game. Um, and that's to go ahead.
You have idiots like Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan, he is fighting. He is pushing the subpoena. Jim
Yeah,
Jordan. I said it 3 times already, didn't I? Let me see one more time.
yeah.
Jim Jordan. Isn't he the guy who said who was subpoenaed also for the January 6th events? Yeah, Jim Jordan,
And
right?
Yeah, Jim Jordan, that's his name. And he didn't show up. I mean, I'm like, come on, man. These people are saying, well, that's it's against the law. Really, Jim Jordan? When you were doing it, it was okay though, right? I mean, because why? Because you're a Republican? I don't know. I don't know. It's just this to me again. If people pay attention, they will see the hypocrisy that the Republican Party is. See. Okay, let's move to October the 7th, 2023. What happened? Hamas launched a terrorist attack against Israel, and Israel responded with bombing of Gaza. So look, there's a lot I can say about October 7th, and there's some and very important research going on and very important things that people are finding out about October 7th that I'm not going to mention because I don't have any proof at this point in time. But let's just say that the IDF or the Israeli army supposedly got caught by surprise, and then they started firing on anything that moved. And if they did that, it could be the cause for a lot of other Israelis' deaths. And if Hamas, the thing that I get that gets me about this whole thing is they're saying it's a war. For it to be a war, you have to have two opposing armies or two opposing military forces. Hamas is not a military force. They don't have half the weapons that Israel has. They can't. I mean, have you ever seen one of the planes shot down that was doing all the bombing? Nope. Because they don't have the means to do it. If they did have the means to do it, they would.
You call it what you want to. I don't know if you call it a war, you can call it a merry-go-round, you can call it play at recess. Hamas did what they did, and they shouldn't have did what they did. They got to pay
No,
for
they
that.
shouldn't.
So okay, what you call it? War, terrorism act. It was a terrorism, obviously, but they got to pay. Hamas has to pay for that, not innocent people in Palestine, not innocent people in Palestine. They shouldn't pay for that. You can't just walk in with a damn sledgehammer and start beating up shit. Don't do things
Yeah.
like. Sorry, you don't do that.
See, and because of our environment, I have to say this because people will take this and turn it. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Hamas should pay for the atrocities that they did on October 7th. Hamas is bad. Hamas should not exist. Okay? Israel does have the right to defend itself. Because if I don't say these things, then it's going to be, oh, you're anti-Semitic. That's the reason why you're feeling the way you are. And it's not. I just want to make sure that the public, understands that that's where we are. Okay. I do not agree with Hamas at all. But I don't agree with Israel bombing innocent people and innocent children and totally just ravaging all of Gaza uh, because of what Hamas does. That's just it's ridiculous to me. It's terrible. They're committing war crimes. We know they're committing war crimes. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I heard the other day just yesterday, I believe it was, Russia bombed a bunch of civilian targets in Ukraine. They hit hospitals. They hit, schools. They hit all the targets in Ukraine. And I'm listening to people telling them how totally terrible that is and how Putin is a monster and how can you attack people like that? How can you attack civilians? And I went, okay, so what does that make Netanyahu?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it not the same thing? Or with the exception of that, we have dehumanized Palestinians where we have not dehumanized Ukrainians. Okay. And that's where I believe that the situation is. That's why people don't take it as serious when 28,000 people in Gaza dies. And they don't take it serious because it's like, oh well, they're dehumanized, which is a media campaign.
And this is where Biden is running into headwinds right here. He's going to have problems right here at this front. Because when he came out against the war, or whatever you want to call it, he said America stands with Israel, nothing else. They stand with Israel. Israel has the right to defend itself, and they do. But we stand, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What about these other people? What about these other people over here? We
Yeah.
don't deal with them? What about them? now he got a problem. Now he got to go back and try to fix this problem. How's he fix it? Who knows?
You know, Biden's got a problem with me on that. When he came out and said it, I was pissed. I was like, okay, really? Seriously? You don't even know what the hell's going on, but you can go out, we stand with, that's like, okay, man, this is crazy. However, you don't even know at that point in time, we didn't even know what was going on. It's just that we stand with Israel, while Israel kill innocent women and children. Yeah, it's unconscionable to me
Yeah.
to say again.
No, I hear you. Go ahead.
It's untouchable to me to if you are flying a plane and and I'm tell you, okay, hit that hospital, and if John Haynes was the person behind the wheel of that, or behind the controls of that plane, I'd tell you no. Okay, to me it's unconscionable for people to just say, okay, go ahead, I'm following orders, let's just kill that's just unconscionable. There's no way I'm going to hit a hospital or hit a school or something like that, simply because a terrorist might be hiding there and you have the capability of going in and extracting them without doing that. Doesn't make sense. But which means
Israel is not talking about just getting rid of Hamas. That's not what their issue. That's what they tell you. That's what they tell you on camera. On backside of that camera, they want to get rid of all the Palestinian people.
yeah,
They want like that completely and totally out. All of them. That's what they want.
that's their main goal. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. And again, it's very sad. They were going into a new year, and that's still happening. And Netanyahu said the other day that the war is months from being over. So he's just telling America, shut up, I'm doing what I want to do. Yesterday there was thousands, several thousands of people that marched against Netanyahu. Guess where it was? In
Here,
Israel.
Israel. Okay, yeah, yeah.
In Israel.
And you,
Israelis, several Israelis, thousands of Israelis. You're not going to hear much about that, but look it up. Thousands of Israelis marched, and they want Netanyahu to step down
they've
because of the way he's handled the war. Say again?
lost confidence in him, and it didn't just happen all of a sudden. This dude has been going this way for many years, many years. You know, and the picture just keep coming across is that when Biden went to go visit him, first thing he did, he gave him a big ass hug and held for what seemed like many minutes.
I know.
And he laid his hand on his shoulder. It was just sick. It was
It
just
was
sick.
sickening.
Netanyahu has been trying to get us to fight with him for many years, and now it's coming. It's coming. Now he sees it's coming. It's coming.
Well, he wants us to attack Iran. I mean, that's what he wants us to attack Iran. And he's working on that, and he's, I mean, it's Netanyahu is not a good person. They did not like the Israelis did not like Netanyahu before this happened, which is a lot of reasons why this happened. It takes off the pressure off of him, and right now the people of Israel, they're saying, "Hey, look, we want this guy to step down. We need him to get out of the way because he is the person that started this. He's the person that's continuing for this to happen." You know what? Either I would put it to you like this: either he knew that this was going to happen because Israel did have the whole playbook that Hamas did. Either he knew it and he didn't want to do anything about it because he had other plans, what's happening right now, or he was not a good commander in chief because the military totally missed it. They just totally didn't do anything they're supposed to in supposedly the most secure place on the earth. And they're supposed to be one of the best armies in the world. And so either way, he doesn't deserve to be the leader of Israel right now. So the people of Israel got to make a move.
He's being in jail. He got just like Trump. He got several indictments on him, and he set up in
Yeah.
office.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. But see, but then again, that might be one of the reasons why the war started. I mean, if you let it happen, it could be a reason. What is it? October 25th, a gunman kills 19 people in Louisville, Maine, when he went on a shooting spree. Violence, gun violence. Well, I don't like the term gun violence. I really don't. Was there violence? Yes. It was the use of the thing that they use a gun. Yes. But in America right now, I believe there was what was it? I did mass shootings. We had 630 mass shootings in the United States this year with 19,000 people, 1,900 people killed. My question is, why are Americans killing each other in that way and in that rate? Why are people going on mass shooting sprees? What is the reason for them to go on a mass shooting spree? If what if they didn't have a gun and they used a bomb? Does that make it even worse? You know, right now in on the East Coast, there's a lot of stabbings going on with a lot of knives and stuff. People killing people with stabbing them and slicing them and stuff. And they're calling this, to me, that this terminology is wrong. They're calling it gun violence when it's just basically people violence. So the question should be not why people are using guns. People's question to me should be, why are people killing people like this in America?
Yeah. I don't know. All I can go back to is the haves and have-nots, and I don't know, man. I don't know where this world is going to. I just don't know. This world is in a place, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's if we don't watch out, there's no turning back. We're in a
I don't
mess.
believe I believe we've gone I think believe we've gone beyond the point of return. I really do. That's and I know we're going into a new year and it's something that's sad to talk about, but I don't think there's going to be a return. I think that we're going to progressively go down a different path than what we were meant to go down or that we could have gone down.
And
But
it's just a whole lot of stuff that just, and I hate to say it. I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. No, I don't. I really don't. And this is Trump. Trump did this shit. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Trump did a lot of this crap. I believe that this world or this was on a way of coming closer and closer together until Trump came in and he snatched it all apart. He brought the people with no teeth out of the woods. He brought the people out of the hills with barely speak. And he said, "You guys, they've been taking your stuff." He said, "Yeah, you're right. You know that. That's right." Now this John, it's black and white now. It's
yeah,
black and white. It's us against
yes,
them against
yes,
us. That's exactly what it is. This has become, and Donald Trump, and I put this on a post, is creating an all white America.
yeah. I have to say that he gave people that may have thought a certain way, he gave them the ability, or he gave them what was it? He gave it, made it possible for them to speak out against what they believe and what they don't believe. When it was like, if you had certain things that people said that they would say in private, but they wouldn't say it in public and they wouldn't act on it in public, but now they can act on it in public. They don't have to say it in private. I mean, the just, you talk about anti-Semitism, you talk about people that hate people just because of the color of their skin or because of their sexual preference. That's what we have here in America right now. This was, like you said, it was going away. But then you get Trump going down his golden elevator or escalator, and it's all back. And I think that we have an opportunity as Americans to prove that either we are going to be that type of environment where we're going to have a person like Donald Trump leading our country, or we're going to go back to being a democracy and go to being with representative government and to attempt to make a more perfect union. Donald Trump does not want a more perfect union. He wants to destroy the union, which is what he's doing. And they put people in Congress to do that too. The Marjorie Taylor Greens and the Boberts and all those Cruz and all those people. They're in there to destroy Congress. They're in there to destroy our way of life, and that's what they're doing, little by little.
That's exactly what their job is. That's what they're doing. They're doing a good job at it too. So
They're doing that. To me, I just ran down all the things that occurred during the year that made the headlines and made things important. Do you have anything that I missed? There's a lot that I missed actually, because we only have an hour show, and I was trying to get everything in. I thought, here we go. Oh,
this is the year in pictures.
that's nice. Say again.
John talked about all this already. Now what we're gonna do is show you the pictures because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right?
That's true. That is true.
January.
Oh, go, yes, he go. I like that.
January 1 brought a new revelation. You have black folk out in doing the polar bear jump.
The polar bear jump.
Yeah, it's cold out there, John. I'm telling you that. I've
Ah,
never done it, but these sisters here have done it. So that's good. Hats off to
brother,
you.
I ain't doing it.
That,
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, Hamlin, yes.
if you remember that, I mean, the world stopped, and
Yes, it did.
I'm glad that brother. He's now recovered, playing back again. So hey, hats off to that brother right there.
Yeah, it is. That's brave. I wouldn't be doing it.
Lost the Pope in January. Also, you guys.
That's
Uh,
true.
This is the Pope who said, "Fuck it, I quit." I forget what was his name. His name is right here. Wait, his name is Pope Benedict.
Oh, Benedict, yeah.
He quit. He just said, "Okay, I'm done." Called it in. Quit. Okay, this was it right here. Your boy waited many years to get here. He counting finally after
Counting them votes.
runs, he makes it. He makes it in 15 years. We're gonna spend some of these channels. That's on the border out there. This is where this is the guy who the Idaho guy who shot up who killed those college students.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is the beginning of the Ukraine war, you guys, right here. This is a sad picture. It is sad.
Yeah, it is.
This is the fight
No.
on hold it, wait. This is not a third world country. This is us. This is us.
These are Republicans. These are Republicans.
This is all over the speaker stuff. Look at it. Held my man back. He's going after him.
Fighting.
Then the Republicans said, let's all get together and in the house and let's sing a song.
Kumbaya.
And sang America the Beautiful after Kevin became the speaker. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the biggest idiot in the house. There she is right there.
Oh, this is good, man.
I made it.
I know.
This
Yay.
here. I tell you, man, I don't know. Let's change the channel. Oh, this is sad. This is just absolutely sad. This is the brother Tyree Nichols who was killed. You guys don't know. This young brother, they sprayed him, they beat him, and he died. This is so sad.
That was bad. That was bad. This is America, though. See, that was terrible.
I think Mississippi.
Yeah,
no,
Memphis, Tennessee.
This is some stuff up in Israel. This is Israel soldier right here.
Wow.
This happened in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Just showing some stuff that happened throughout.
No, that's good. This is good. This is good.
Look at this is the first bombing of the war in Ukraine.
Wow. Death and destruction. Whoa.
Death and destruction. More of that. This is out at the what was it? What I forgot. No, I'm gonna
yeah, I forgot. Go ahead.
not working.
Okay, what is that?
This is the contraction they're using, John, to build a tunnel.
Man.
They're gonna build a tunnel right here.
Wow. Okay.
This is when the world turned right here.
Yeah.
This is when the Supreme Court turned over the Roe versus Wade.
That's right. That was in 22. Yeah.
We don't want to govern no more. We send it all back to the states. But I bet you one thing, John. I bet they don't send the thing back to states with Trump. But he's not guilty. And I bet they keep that. I bet they'll let the states do that.
Yes, Maine. Thank you, Maine.
Yeah,
Maine is another state that took him off the roll. Well, they stated, but it's still they voted to take him off the rolls.
Right. This is a picture over in God's pictures of God. So this is some more stuff going on. This is the California war, California hurricanes stuff.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. What is that?
Honestly, what that is, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's a
What
regular mouth.
the hell? Okay.
What do you got these crazy ass clothes for? That makes no sense to
I
me.
know. I don't know what's happening. Okay.
Oh, this is us talking about what about the other officers? What I was talking about? They're still talking about the Tyree Nicholson thing. They only picked up
Yeah.
one, but the other officers also. It was several of them that was involved. I think it was four of them.
And one of them turned his back on it, right? One of them turned his back. That's just crazy.
Yeah, this happened. This is in February.
Wow.
It's more destruction. Just more destruction.
That's just
But that was a suicide bomber, by the way, you guys. That picture was. This is pictures in Kiev. This is what John talked about
oh
this earlier.
wow.
This is when they shot down the weather balloon.
The weather balloon. Weather balloon.
Weather balloon. Talked about the year in women. Beyonce.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. So she's doing her thing. This is over in this is the trade in Ohio, John. Remember the
Oh
balloon
really?
earlier?
Oh yes, in East Palestine.
Palestine.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is
That's
it.
that cloud. That's that chemical cloud that went up. Yeah. From the train the derailment. Yeah. Ha.
This is a good moment when Joe Biden finally got. I think what happened when she finally got Marjorie Taylor Greene. All the programs said, "Will you do that?" And Joe caught him. You go ahead. You said it. We'll do it.
Yep.
You at their own game. So I'm just gonna spin through some more of these things.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
But
Yo, yo.
LeBron James, he won the title from Kareem. More destruction in Israel. Babies, just babies.
Wow.
This is in Chile here.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure what the heck this dude's doing. His beer at so what are you doing?
What
This is
the
this is stuff we missed. This is all stuff. What's his Sam Smith, the singer.
what? Wait, what?
Sam Smith, the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what kind of clothes he
Okay, go
wears.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, that's
Nothing
just
he'll wear to church, but or any place else. So, but hey, Kelsey brothers.
Yep, the two brothers, Super Bowl.
One brother won, one brother lost. Rihanna at the
Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
Turned it out good. So this is just a picture. This
That's
is what.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is. It's beautiful.
More stuff. Ukrainians.
Wow. That's looks like lava.
This is California Yosemite.
Oh, Yosemite. Okay.
The way the light is hitting it. See, at first I thought it was a lava as well. Just the way
Yeah.
the light is hitting the water coming down.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Again, more stuff in Ukraine and this is a campus shooting. I'm sorry, this is a campus shooting in Ohio.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, this is the
What?
boy. He should spend the rest of his damn life in jail. I'm not sure why he's not in jail today. This is the crypto dude. He crippled.
Oh, yeah.
Billions. And he's out. He's out until he served his time. Till he's called. He's out.
Yeah.
He has the ability to leave.
And he probably will.
And he probably will. And he probably will. He's looking to spend the rest of his life in jail. I don't think it's gonna happen.
No. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Big push. Big push. The World Pride month.
Yes. Yes.
This is some more pictures. This is in Ukrainian soldier being after being shot or hurt. Yeah.
Look like a kid.
Yeah. They are very much kids. Obviously, Biden is visiting the president of Ukraine.
And he visited that when there was a war going on and there was bombings not too far from where he was, just to put a little emphasis on that.
Biden again. Now I'm telling you guys, Biden has been a pretty darn good president.
Yes, he
Um,
has. Look at the statistics. Yes, he has. That right there is ominous.
yeah, it really.
That's ooh.
I would love to
That's
go see it. This is one place that's on my bucket list to go see the region in Rio
Rio.
de Janeiro. I want to go see
Yeah,
this Christ statue.
I call it Big Jesus.
This is
I want
March.
to go see Big Jesus.
Things happen in March. March is all about the women. We are the women. They're saying, and
Year of the
these
women. Oh,
bodies, but just people, just dead. This is in Italy, I believe it was. 3 coffins. See, just you know,
Hollywood.
we're talking about now. We're talking about this is all about the I forgot my brain.
What's this? I forgot his name. What's this boy's name of color? He killed his family, right?
Dude, yeah, this is dude. I've watched every bit of this trial here. This dude killed everybody, man.
He
His
killed his whole entire family.
Oh, this dude here, man. Loaded. Loaded.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I know people gonna get mad at me when I say this, but what the hell is going on with white men? What is going on with them killing people and then committing suicide and stuff? Anyway, go ahead.
just some more pictures and year-end pictures. I'm not sure exactly what this is depicting. This is the woman on the train with plastic baby dolls taking away nursing. Nursing classes. So, more art pictures of ballet.
I love
Uh,
ballet.
yeah. So just more stuff. Stuff here in Hollywood, people falling down. This stuff we forget all about.
Yeah, we forget about all this stuff. There's a
Yeah,
lot of things we forget about during the year. 52 weeks.
yeah, and it's a lot.
That's
It's just
beautiful.
absolutely a lot. This is destruction. This is the John. I gotta tell you, man. There's no global warming. I'll let you know right now. I'm not sure where this water's coming from, but there's no such thing global warming.
Okay.
No such thing. And
I know this all this stuff is happening for no reason. That's all.
cinematography on these all these pictures that they took is just
They're
phenomenal.
just they're yeah, they are phenomenal. I love this one. That's good.
So many things you can look at these pictures and say, what are they saying? What's going on? It's just
I
beautiful.
know. These are the pictures of our oh, that's nice. Okay, here we go.
This right here, this is the protesters. These are some protesters. This is in France, by the way. This is when they're protesting the when they were reducing the
Increasing their retirement, increasing the amount of years that they have before they retire.
3 years. This 3 years.
3 years. See, they do that in France, but in over here we just go like, what? It don't make that doesn't. It's politics. Go ahead. Oh, that's okay.
Soldiers, more destruction across the world. It's this is a Mississippi. This is a tornado, actually.
Yeah,
This is
tornadoes are some scary things. I've been right outside of one. Scary, scary. Oh my God.
Texas is Trump country, and this is. Hey, go ahead. I don't know what to
I
say.
I don't know what to say other than the fact that this guy has people mesmerized, man, and I don't understand why. I mean, he is just he's one of the worst people on the face of this earth. And yes, I have dealt business with his company. He's one of the worst people on the face of the earth, man. You can't believe a thing he says or a thing that they do. It's just crazy.
You can't. So yeah, there it is. Trump. Again, you got some more. This is over in Afghanistan. Just more
Wow.
destruction. Look at this here. Look. Mm.
Mm,
Just craziness, man.
that's insane.
Pictures. Let me tell you, it's a
The
thousands.
pictures are great, man. The people that take pictures like this, that's just wonderful because they have the eye to do it. And what is this?
This is a Philistine, Venezuela.
Venezuela,
Uh, uh,
a
it- it-
Venezuelan immigrant.
you know,
Okay.
yeah. This is it. Just a lot
Just
of
pictures of our life, pictures of what's happened this year.
yeah. Uh-oh.
Look at that
My favorite
face.
picture right here. Defendant Trump. Will you please
Defendant.
rise?
I can't wait to hear, sentencing, please, and then sentences behind the jail somewhere. Oh,
This,
yeah.
she caught a whole lot of flack because of that. That right there.
But you
All
know
be-
what? That girl in Iowa did the same thing to her. I mean, to them. All she did was, she taunted. They could call it taunting. That is crazy, though. But anyway.
Yeah, she did it first. Yeah. This picture here, it's talking about gun violence, but look at the picture the girl's holding in the front. It's supposed to be a gun, but it looks like a little
Oh,
something.
wow. Oh, my God. Okay.
We get it.
Oh, my God.
Soccer. So, here he is defending Trump. See, this is the
Defendant
stuff
Trump.
that he likes. These kind of pictures he wants because he'll campaign off these pictures. He'll
Oh, yeah, he
make
will. He's going to make money. He's going to make a lot of money off of them.
defending Trump. This is some young Buddhists having fun at recess time. This was the picture that really sparked things. It really got things going in April. This is when the two brothers over in Tennessee, and
Yes. Yes,
they kicked the two black guys out and kept the white woman. Why?
Yep.
Why was that? But they got their jobs back. Got them
They
back.
got their jobs back because Americans are like, nah, that can't happen.
That's not gonna happen. So yeah, just phenomenal pictures. Look at here. This is phenomenal pictures. This picture says, "Dad, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen, but hey, damn."
Hey, Dad, look, I messed up, Pops.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just craziness. Big bear, Kodiak bear. Yeah, France.
uh,
So it's a lot of stuff, you guys. So that's kind of where we are.
Coco Golf, by the way, Coco Golf, tennis player,
Yes.
youngest one in the world. Coco Golf is doing her thing, and she won a championship, and I can't remember which one. Wimbledon. She won Wimbledon. Oh, sorry, the U.S. Open. My fact checker is back there telling me it was a U.S. Open. Yeah, okay, and yeah, Coke. I like tennis, man. I've always liked tennis. I never really played tennis that well. My daughter used to beat me at it all the time. But when we start watching Coco golf and then play, I really enjoy the way she plays. She's a strong sister. Really plays hard. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. Got a couple things I want to show next.
Francis
I want to make
Tiafoe
a
are
quick,
killing it on the men's
I want
side.
to make a quick announcement.
Ben Scott and Francis Tiafoe are killing it for the American men. The two black men on the American team that are killing it for the American
Wait. Go ahead. Say it louder. Say it louder so we can pick you
Ben
up.
Scott and Francis Tiafoe are killing it for the men.
Francis Tiafoe and
Ben Scott.
Ben Scott. They are
Young
killing
brothers
it.
that are killing it for the men's team.
Killing it for the men in tennis. Go ahead. Yes. All right. There you go, bro. There you go. Your book.
I'm going to announce this right now on air right now today. I don't know if you might know about this, but you guys know I've been writing a series of books of Jamal and the Large Mirror. Jamal, I have 3 series currently right now. I have a first one. This is the first one, and I have a second one. Let me get that one real quick. Hold on. It's a second volume. Third volume is not done yet. I want to let you know that I just been picked up by a publisher. They're buying all 3 of my series of my books, and it's powerful. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. They're going to make it into what's it called, a movie, a cartoon movie. I'm ecstatic. I just got
That's
the offer,
wonderful.
letter of acceptance. We got everything signed. It was waiting things to get clear things up. We have some small prerequisites we have to take care of, but it's just about done.
Congratulations, my brother. See, here's you guys. Look, get out there. Get out there and do it. Get out there and do what you do. Congratulations, man. That's huge. That's huge, bro. That's huge.
This is the second volume.
Definitely.
This is the second volume. So you can see that he brought in somebody on this one. So it's a good book. Again, it reminds us all that we're standing on the shoulders of our community.
Yes, we
Many
are.
came forward. As the first picture there depicted is Martin Luther King. There's Barack Obama. There's Kamala right there. The sister who just joined the Supreme Court is in there. And these are people in the back, and people in the community, people in the back in this community. So we're all standing on the shoulders of somebody else. Um, so that's kind of the way it is.
Yes, we are. And what we do is a platform for other people to stand on our shoulders too. We got to remember that. So, man, that you are doing a wonderful gig, man. I like that. I definitely do. And you guys get out there. Whatever you do, get out there, do it, and then and showcase it. And try to advance past what people want us to be as just workers. I mean, this is wonderful for Yancey. But Yancey's always been an entrepreneur, though. And ever since I've known him, he's been an entrepreneur. So, just because one thing doesn't work, keep trying. I'm still out here trying.
Find something that works. Find your passion. Find your passion, and just the biggest thing is that don't let no one push you off course. Stay on course. They're gonna come. They're gonna come to you and push you off, and don't let them do it. I'm telling you, they're gonna come.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be surprised when they get there. You know they're gonna.
Just like you said, don't let people stop you. Don't let what people say stop you. Don't let circumstances stop you. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your passion, keep going. Just keep pushing it. Look, this is my passion right here. I'm pushing it. This is what I'm doing. Against all odds, this is what I'm doing, because this is what I love to do.
Right.
And, I think if I had did this instead of working all the jobs I worked, I'd be in the media right now. I want to get a portion of the media, right? A portion of the media. And that's what we're looking for right now. The small portion. You can help us. Shameless plug. You can help us $2.50 a month. $2.50 a month, y'all. I should be going live tomorrow with it. When you go to infoblips.com, hopefully it works. And then it will work. And $2.50 a month. That's all we're asking you guys to do. Support us who are out here attempting to inform you and give you verifiable factual information. That's arguably, but that's verifiable factual information. We do it every week. It's something that's in our passion. That's what we do. Remember, the weekly wrap up with John and Yancey, right? We are going to be the #1 talk show by the end of the year. I'm saying it here. One of the #1 talk shows.
Yeah. We're gonna be the very best this year. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's coming. So, anything else you want to say, man? Anything else you got to say before the end of the year?
I just want to tell everybody, find your passion. Go for it, you guys. Stop sitting on the sideline. This world is going to pass you by. Get in the damn game. Get on the field. Catch some passes. Run some plays. Do something.
Yes.
Do something.
It's the same thing. Okay, so Yancey and I talk once a week, but it's exactly the conversation I had with someone else during this week. Do something. Get off the sidelines. Get out the stands. Fall down a couple of times. Get back up. Show the world what you're made of, right? But get out there and do something, because right now a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines. And if you don't want to do anything like politics or anything like that, then support people who do. I support people who do things. You support people's businesses, small businesses. Support them. Go out there and give them a couple of dollars. Allow them to create a big business. I don't know.
It's actually a principle, and it's the principle that works from whomever utilize the principle, and that's what the principle is all about. If I take the time and support your business, whether it's financially, my time, whatever the case may be, at some point when it's time for me, somebody's gonna do the same for me. So you got to support somebody else's dream in order for your dream to come and your vision to come also.
Now, see, that is so important what Yancey just said. Yeah, people tell you, well, karma, what goes around comes around, but they're talking about the bad things. But that's a principle basically is good things too. If you do something good for someone, good things will come back to you. If you help someone else out, somebody's going to help you when it's time for them to help. Don't help them and look for some type of something in response. Help them out of kindness of your heart, because with somebody's going to help you out of the kindness of their heart. That's a principle that will not go away. It's been like that for years. When I was a kid, it's been years.
I was with my daughter one day, and and this guy was at it was in Ranch Cucamonga, and was at the Big Five sporting goods store, and a guy had a flat. And I went over and said, "Hey, the guy, you need some help with that flat?" I helped him with the flat, and my daughter said, "Why'd you do that?" I said, "Because one day somebody's gonna need to help you. One day somebody you're gonna have a flat." And said, I spent time with him, helped him. Someday somebody's gonna help you. That's what it's all about. It's all
And
about.
it goes around, and it does go around. We just got to understand that. And I think there's something that Yancey posted the other day. It's time to love yourself. Okay. Self-love is very, very important for us to understand that we have to love ourselves. Love yourself enough to do what you are passionate about doing. Not talk about it, be about it. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Anyway, this is going on to 2024. Man, I believe we still here, bro. 2024. There's a lot of good things. Go ahead.
I was hoping to see some flying cars. Maybe they'll come. Maybe they'll come tomorrow morning. I don't know. But
if they wanted it to happen, when I was in high school, we used to always know. We always say, "Boy, I can't wait till the flying cars happen in 2000. Year 2000, we're gonna be flying cars and going visit other planets and stuff." Yeah, we're spending too much money on war and destruction, man. That's my whole thing is, but that's just me.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So look, Happy New Year to you, 2024. We wish each and every one of you a very, very happy New Year. Be safe, and we'll see you guys on the other side. That's what all I got to say. What about you, Yancey?
Done, you guys. Happy New Year. Be prosperous. Go out and help someone, and guess what? Be nice to yourself.
Live and be prosperous. How you do it? Yeah. Live and be prosperous. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.